Hi guys, so let's take a look on the general crypto market insight real quick, market update, market news. If you guys are paying attention, more than 90% of altcoins are currently in a neutral zone, an indecisive zone, which is indicating they are neither in the overbought territory nor in the oversold territory. Now, if you guys are paying attention as well, in the last 24 hours, over 143,000 traders has been liquidated so far, and the total number of liquidation comes to $432 million. Long liquidation amount is $206 million, while short is $226 million. In as much as we are still currently in an extremely fear zone in the fear and greed index for the entire cryptocurrency market sentiment. Yesterday was extreme fear. Today, as at the time of making this video, we are still in the extreme fear zone, October 18th, 2025. We've gotten a relief pump so far in the general market. As you can see over here, Jasmy is up 5% in the last 24 hours. Toshi is up 12% in the last 24 hours. Track Origin Trail is up 10% in the last 24 hours. Useless is up 15% in the last 24 hours. Zbcn is up 4.4% in the last 24 hours. WIF is up 7% in the last 24 hours. Gala is up 6% in the last 24 hours. Altcoin is up 5.3% in the last 24 hours. XCN is up 3.3% in the last 24 hours. Now, this orders chart is one of the most significant charts we need to talk about in this video. Before I proceed, my name is Isaac. For those new to this channel, you're welcome. If this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell icon to get notified each time I drop new video. You're welcome to my channel once again. For those here to like this video, smash the like button, destroy the like button, share this video with your friends and family. Now, whatever this chart does, this orders chart against the BTC pair, whatever it does, the entire, let me say, majority of altcoin are going to follow. They are going to do the same. Now, this is the orders against the BTC pair on the monthly time frame. The orders chart is the ratio total crypto market cap excluding top 10 to BTC market cap. This trend line is a significant reversal zones for the orders chart. It began when altcoin really began her parabolic run in 2017, March 2017 to be precise. After we pumped to the upside, we got a retracement and then flipped this trend line to a clean support before the final blow-off phase for the altcoin market. Same thing happened in 2021 bull market, altcoin season. We dumped from the bear market, flipped it into a support twice, and then got a bounce from there. This is no coincidence, like seriously. This is not a coincidence. For the past 3 years now, the altcoin market is still in a bear market. All we've had is just a relief pump, relief pump, relief pump. We had a relief pump in 2023, relief pump in 2024 as well. We are yet to get a proper altcoin season just like we did in 2021 and 2017, respectively. And as you guys can see, we got a bounce from here initially, but we retraced back as a result of negative and bearish macroeconomic news. And also market manipulation was the last one that made us to like break below this zone. Now, we are currently left with 13 days and 15 hours until this current monthly candle closes. As long as this monthly candle closes above this trend line, I think there is no cause for alarm for altcoins. I'm talking about excluding the top 10 altcoins. The moment we are opening the November candle bullish, then it's indicating that we are still going to rally in this Q4 2025. It has become a pattern now that whenever gold is pumping, altcoins will be dumping aggressively, vice versa. So by the time gold eventually tops out, which I think is very near right now, by the time gold tops out, I think the altcoin market, the BTC price is going to begin a parabolic move to the upside. A lot of people are still jumping on gold. Retail are still buying the top, positioning themselves to be used as exit liquidity for the market makers on gold. By the time gold comes crashing down, which a potential level is $3,444, I think the entire cryptocurrency market, including altcoins, are going to explode. Now, let's not forget the BTC dominance. We've talked about this chart countless times. I think one of the most important charts for we altcoin investors to pay attention to is the BTC dominance chart and also the others chart, which is this chart we just talked about. So these two charts are the most important charts that can be used as a confluence to know when to exit the altcoin market and when to enter. Now, from the look of things, the BTC dominance chart is still indicating that we haven't gotten a proper altcoin season since this market cycle began. Now, if history is to repeat herself, we are to get an aggressive dump on the BTC dominance just like we had in 2017 altcoin season. When the BTC dominance came crashing down to the downside, massive dump to the downside. That was when we got an altcoin rally, aggressive altcoin rally in 2017 to the upside. When the BTC dominance dumped aggressively to the downside, that was when altcoins rallied aggressively to the upside in 2021 altcoin season. Now, if we are to go back to 2025, which is this current market cycle, you would notice we haven't really gotten that crash on the BTC dominance. The moment the BTC dominance begin to crash aggressively to the downside, that is when we are going to get an aggressive bounce from here to the upside on the entire altcoin market. In our last video, we specifically talked about this Monday low. I said the moment BTC is able to flip the Monday low into a support, it will invalidate the potential drop, the scenario of dropping to the downside. We didn't even trade to the Monday low. So we just came crashing straight down. And now I highlighted this 107K zone for you guys as a potential weak fill, 50% weak fill. Now, when we came there, we got a bounce and then crashed down back as a result of this breaker block. The price was kind of approaching. Now, if you guys are paying attention, I think there's a pattern on the chart here. You get when we pumped here, we crashed down, we came back, retested, we came close to the breaker there, which is now acting as a resistance, crashed down, we came back up a little bit, we crashed down, we came back up a little bit, we crashed down, we came back up a little bit, and we are currently consolidating. Now, the thing is, we still have a breaker around $108,000 for BTC, a breaker block there, a bearish breaker block to be precise. Now, if BTC is pumping to that breaker block, I'm expecting a rejection from there. If we're not able to hold the $107,000 zone, then we are going to definitely take out the $102,000, which was the previous low BTC brought as a result of that aggressive coordinated market manipulation. We are likely to even drop below $100,000 sharply for BTC before getting a reversal to the upside. If you guys are paying attention to the XRP chart on the daily time frame, you will notice XRP is currently trading around $2.36. So if care is not taken, we might get a rejection from here as a result of this resistance we just tapped into. So if we are getting a rejection from here, then I expect for XRP to take out this previous low and then trade lower, tap into this liquidity pool, get a bounce from there, and then head straight to Monday low. The Monday low was around $2.51. The moment XRP is able to flip that Monday low into a support, then it's going to be a full send all the way to $2.83 for XRP. That $2.83 is a very, very, very significant zone XRP need to overcome, because if you are paying attention, that zone has acted as support several times for several days. So the moment XRP bulls are able to take out that zone, flip it into a clean support with at least 4 bullish daily candle close above it, then it's going to be game over for the bears. If we are not getting this pullback, then we should just pump straight up from here, take out the Monday low, flip it into a support, and then follow the same chart pattern with like talked about. It's going to be game over for the XRP bears as well. So yeah, let's talk about Jasmy real quick. Jasmy is currently trading around 1 cent, and we came down to the zone we talked about, but we didn't actually tap into the precise price level we talked about, which was around 0091. We came to as low as 0092 and then got a bounce from there. We are now currently trading at 1 cent. The thing is, Jasmy coin just tapped into this resistance zone. The moment we are able to close above this resistance zone Jasmy just tapped into, we've now opened a new 4-hour candle above that resistance zone. So the moment Jasmy is able to successfully close that candle above that resistance zone, then we should start heading straight up to the Monday low, take that Monday low out, flip it into a support. If possible, take out the 0.011 zone out. The moment we are taking out the 0.011 zone out, flipping it into a clean support, then I think the bulls are going to return back to the Jasmy coin market. That is what I think. The moment we are taking out this very important level out, 0.0119 out, the bulls are definitely going to return to Jasmy market. And if that is not happening, then we should just, since we've tapped into a potential resistance, then we should just crash down, properly tap into this zone, take out this previous low before reversing to the upside. That is what I think is going to happen for Jasmy coin. Let's talk about Zbcn. Zbcn is trading around 0.0038. I was expecting Zbcn to drop to this level around 0.0034 before getting a bounce. I also told you guys in the last Zbcn video that if that is not happening, then we should just form an equal low and then get a reversal from there. That was what Zbcn did. It eventually formed the equal low, dropped to as low as 0.0036 and then got a bounce from there to as high as 0.003739 you get before consolidating. Now, if Zbcn hold above the 0.0037, then there's no cause for alarm. Then sooner or later, we should expect Zbcn network to take out this Monday low, flip the Monday low into a support, and then head straight into this bearish order block. This bearish order block, we are likely to get a guarantee rejection from there. But the moment we are able to take out this bearish order block, take out the bearish order block, flip it into a support, then it's going to be game over for the Zbcn bears. Toshi is currently consolidating between 0.00060 and also this other resistance zone around 0.0010. Now, I was expecting Toshi, like I told you guys in the last video, to tap into this 0.00060 zone, but we came to as low as 0.00063 and then got a bounce from there to the upside as a result of the entire market reversal. Now, the truth of the matter is it's not over until it's over. We have a huge order block around this level. That is, if the market makers permit those orders there to get triggered. If not, we might just continue pumping from here, take out this Monday low, flip it into a support, then start heading straight for this other bearish order block zone. The moment we are flipping that zone into a support, then it's going to be officially game over for the Toshi bears. That is just the truth. And if that is not happening, because Toshi, if you guys are paying attention, just tapped into this potential breakout resistance right here. So if that is not happening, then we should expect a crash from there for Toshi to properly tap into this order block zone, flip that zone into a support before we can start taking out the resistance on our way up. This is the XCN chart on the 4-hour time frame. We were unable to take out the Monday low, which we talked about in the last video. XCN came to as low as 0. I think XCN formed an equal low. It formed an equal low, came to as low as 0.0084 and then got a bounce from there. Now, if this pump should continue, then we should expect XCN to tap into this resistance, get a rejection, flip it into a support before heading to the Monday low. The moment we are taking out the Monday low, tapping into that resistance, flipping the Monday low into a support, then we should start heading to fill 50% of the week XCN left behind here. Honest Coin left a lot of wick behind here as a result of that manipulative pump. So we need to take 50% of that wick out or 100% of that wick out. The moment XCN is approaching the 0.0 0.013 zone and also 0.014 zone. The moment we are able to flip it into a support, then it's going to be game over for the bears. We are going to resume the up only phase for XCN all the way to the 2 cent. The 2 cent is not the final target for XCN, but for the short term, I think 2 cent is an area to pay attention to because we have huge resistance there, is significant resistance there for XCN coin. So that will be all for now in this market update video. And as always, my name is Isaac. Invest wisely. Like this video if you haven't already. Peace out.